take apple cider and we're gonna boil it down till you get a concentrate, and we can use that for a marshmallow. 4 cups of apple cider, now down to 1 cup. So that will be perfect for my marshmallow. Okay, you see this residue right here? That's the apple cider part. So don't throw that out. Scrape it off and put it in with your liquid. And you have a great apple cider marshmallow. Gotta let this cool down completely for the blooming part. Apple cider marshmallow. Definitely, I got some apple cider, and you want to reduce 4 cups down to 1 cup, so concentrated. See how dark the color of my apple cider is compared to this? 1 cup. So you bring 4 cups down to 1 cup. It's really concentrated, so it'll be really good. So to add more flavor to it, I'm gonna have some green apple flavoring, just a little bit, and a little vanilla, corn syrup, and unflavored gelatin. I'm gonna add a little of this apple flavor into my cider now. We're just gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon. In here we already have some reduced apple cider. You see how nice and brown it is? You're gonna put 3 packs of unflavored gelatin into your bloom, and make sure now mix it up well. So there's no lumps. So we're good to go. We're going to set this aside. We're going to make our sugar syrup. I like to weigh out my ingredients so be more exact. You can use the same pot that you reduce your apple cider in. We're going to start with 1/2 cup of corn syrup. It comes out to 120 grams. Make sure you are at 0 and on gram. So we're going for 120. Okay, 123. 3 grams over is no biggie. Now bring it to 0, and we'll do 400 grams. That's 2 cups of sugar. So we can do a little bit under 400. Okay, 398, perfect. Now your apple cider, 1/2 cup. And you want a pinch of salt. So it's very little. We're gonna stir this so that way the sugar and the cider and the corn syrup will be all mixed together. So it's mixed well. We're gonna put a cover on this. We're gonna turn this on high and wait until it boils, and then we're gonna bring it down to medium. While you're waiting for your sugar syrup to boil, you want to make sure you have your thermometer ready and the pan that you're going to put a marshmallow in. A 9 by 9 will be perfect, or 8 by 8, so you have a good thickness. You want to grease your pan either with oil or butter, so I did with butter. And here I'm going to put on top of the color some brown color. So I have gel, so I'm going to dilute it down. So I have a nice brown color to put on top. It's boiling right now, so you want to bring it down to medium. You don't want to make caramel, so you want to come to the temperature we're looking for. It's 240 degrees, and you want to keep a cover on it. Once your temperature hit 230 to 35, you can take the cover off and just keep an eye on it to make sure it hits 240. So keep it on low right now. Just make sure you don't go over 245. Anywhere between 240 to 245 is good. Okay, you want to make sure it reaches 240, and right now it's saying 240. I'm just gonna give it a few minutes to make sure it stay at 240. All right, 241. Now we're ready. Sugar syrup's very hot, so make sure you don't splatter any on yourself. Pour everything into your bowl. And we're gonna mix this so that way the gelatin is dissolved before we start mixing. So mix it with your spatula. Be careful not to splash any of this hot sugar syrup on you. Okay, everything's melted. Now we can start beating. You want to beat for a total of 5 minutes. This is 1 minute in. Look at how fluffy it got. This is now 2 minutes. Now we're heading toward the 4-minute mark. You can see that, you see right here, how the marshmallow is pulling away from the bowl. That means it's going to be done pretty soon. For 5 minutes, it's all with my target. I'm slowing it down because you always want to add your flavor in the last minute before it's done. So now we only have 1 more minute left, so I'm going to add my vanilla. I already added the apple in earlier, so that's enough apple flavor. Now you want to beat it back up at high for 1 more minute, and that will be 5 minutes. You can see how the string is pulling away from the bowl really good now. So it's going to be done in 30 more seconds. Okay, we are done now. Work quickly into the pan. Sometimes you can do it at the 4-minute mark as well, because it should be pliable. You see all the speck right here from the apple cider? Doesn't that look good? Spray or paper to smooth out the top. And put on here and use your hand to smooth this out. Food coloring that we did, we're gonna put on here to get a nice line. And we're gonna do a swirl. You see, you can do any color you like. You can do sprinkle, but I'm gonna do cinnamon sugar. Shake it over on top to add that nice flavoring. Let this set for an hour or at least overnight. Let's make some powdered sugar with some cinnamon. So you can put as much cinnamon as you like. We're going to dust our apple cider marshmallow with this cinnamon powdered sugar mixture. I don't want to put too much cinnamon because I don't want to take away the apple cider flavor. Now our apple cider marshmallow has set overnight. We're ready for the unveiling. So I'm gonna dust my hand so it won't get sticky. Look at this. Looks so good. Yeah, I love buttering. I love to put butter in my pan. Look at that. Didn't stick at all. Now I'm going to use this as my cutter. So whatever cutter you want to use, you want to oil it up so it won't stick to your marshmallow. You can cut it any size you want. So I'm going to cut it, but this is a 9x9. So perfect. You get 16 cuts. Look at that, nice cut. Now you can see it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So if you want more color, see how I did the brown coloring? You can put more coloring in and the vein will go deeper. It's up to you. I try not to do too much color. See, this is better than a knife. Cut nice and easy. It's like a guillotine. How easy is that? See, as you do more, this is probably my 5th time making marshmallow. If you go on my channel, you can see all the different marshmallow I have made. And you get better as you go along. You discover different technique, how you like to do your cutting or your measuring. So it comes with practice. And it's so delicious. Look at how squishy this marshmallow is. So good. Cinnamon powder sugar mixture. You want to dust your marshmallow in it. So that way, make sure you get all the side. You don't have to get the top because the top is already good. Just help when you package them individually. They'll slide right in to your cellophane bag. Now you don't want too much of the cornstarch mixture on there as well, because when you package them, they will be powdery, leave a white substance. So you can just get a brush and just brush off any excess. This is how I will package up my marshmallow in the cellophane bag. It's self-sealing. You just peel off the sticker right here. So make sure your hand is powder free, otherwise you get them on, your hand's not powder free, you get them on your bag. See right here? So we're just going to slide it in. See how easy it is to slide it in when you powder all the side and the bottom. And just now peel off the sticker. Look at that. How beautiful is this? And this lasts a good 2 weeks. Some say it can last up to 4 weeks. So 2 weeks is perfect. Usually these are gone before the 2 weeks is up. But a great treat to have on hand for your family or to give away as gifts, especially when the holidays are coming. Look at this. Nice pull. Let's taste. Wow. That concentrated apple cider really comes through. It's delicious. Not too sweet at all. Great fall flavor. So yummy. Bon appetit. See you in the next video.